Alright, good evening, Ms. Mala. Today I would like to presentation about the impact of the internet on English language development. And before I start, let me introduce myself first. My name is Putu in M0115. For the presentation, I have 3 points. For the first, introduction and main discussion, and for the last, conclusion. Alright, introduction. Internet. The Internet is an electronic communication network that connects computer network with computer facilities around the world. Internet has been internationally familiar. It has also been used for many things. Wherever people live, they could keep it in touch with everyone through internet, and information could be grasped via internet. Language. Language, a system of conventional spoken manuals or signet or written symbols by means of which human beings, as members of a social group and participants in its culture, express themselves. Internet is also beneficial for English learnings. Some websites provide English lessons. Some also provide English learning through video, as it is known that human beings are visual creatures, therefore visual aids in learning are more intriguing. And this is a positive and negative impact of use the internet on English language. For the positive impact, learn English fast, easy to find information. Web-based courses used as the online class allow the student to learn English language through real conversation with a teacher or the other student. For the last, student can learn English independently. For negative impact, the occurrence of the copy-paste action. Not only copy-paste in reading, but also in action too. The development of the internet is very rapid and very broad, which causes young people today to like to follow someone's reading style and speaking style. Sometimes many young people who likes to talk don't use good and correct English vocabulary and grammar, and as the internet develops, everyone follow the style of language that is spread on the internet. So for the presentation, I choose the YouTube application for the example of the internet. YouTube is the most popular social media network. In the context of learning, YouTube can be used as one of the teaching media. It is incredibly simple to download learning in the form of graphic and playing design. YouTube might be used as a media learning tool as well as a unique learning resource that is accessible in everyday life. Previous internet information can be used for teaching materials and teaching materials via the broad internet. Many students are interested in reading and accessing it because it is more up to date. So sometimes comment in the YouTube are used by people to communicate and sometimes learn. In the comments, there are also people who communicate using formal and informal language. And for the formal language is a type of language that we use in formal situations. Some traits of formal language include no contraction, like personal pronouns, longer, more complete sentence, bigger and more sophisticated, and sound extremely polite. And for the informal language is a type of language we use in more laid-back and casual situations. Some types of informal language include contraction, personal pronoun, idiom, shorter sentence, shortened or less complicated words, sometimes less prepared or polite. All right, this is for example for formal language. In the comment Hoa Chen and Kim Se Jong, it is included in formal language because the sentence is more complex and polite word. And for the informal language, in the comment Romy Mike and Ji Chen Lee, and this is categories on informal language because based on this comment use of casual language. It can be seen in the word thanks, which means thank you, and wanna, which means wanna, wanna. All right. My conclusion in today's era, the internet can not only be used to play games or communicate between long distance, but the internet can also be used as a medium of learning or education. Even in this era, our learning system use internet media because many learning sites are free and easily accessible. For example, internet application on YouTube, we can easily learning anything because almost all young people know like to execute it because learning is achieved with attraction visual so that is easy and not boring in the learning process. YouTube is one of the learning media that can be integrated in learning English subjects that are considered difficult by students. However, if using the internet, there are positive and negative impacts as I have explained. Language is not only a means of communication, furthermore, language is an identity that describes the user of that language. In the comment column on YouTube, we can also learn to use formal and informal language. From what I analyzed, some people still like to use formal and informal words, but in this era, many students prefer to use informal language style because they follow the times that are spread on the internet. All right, that's all about my presentation. Thank you, Miss.